And here is your game announcer flying solo without a net, Ray Dion.
Good evening, sports fans. This is Ray Dion coming to you live via tape from the brand new, spanking new, beautiful Oxford Hills Gymnasium over here in the snow-covered Oxford Hills. And I'm alone without a net, or at least that was the plan, because Dave Duncombe had a family matter that he had to take care of this evening. And of course, Andrea Pelkey is playing down on the court, so she couldn't be here. And Elgin Traylor, who usually works the girls' games, is back home in Nokomis with the boys' team doing the stats. However, on my way down, I was able to find Joe Mendel, who will be here helping me out. Hey, Joe, welcome aboard.
Hi, it's great to be here.
So Joe will act as my net tonight. Okay, so we're up here, as I said, in Oxford Hills. This is Friday evening, January 31st, and they just told me I'm supposed to look at the camera. Folks, one of the things you're going to get out of me is I don't do this. I'm just filling in because we had no choice tonight. And so what you're going to get from me is the basketball game as I see it. We'll try to make it fun, exciting, and I'm hoping that Joe, who understands the game better than I will keep me straight with all the stats and that sort of thing. But anyway, we want to look at the game comparison between Oxford Hills and Nokomis girls. They met way back on Tuesday, January 27th, and as you can see, the Oxford Hills had 34, Nokomis 39. And let's see, we had Farah, who will be starting tonight, had 5 points. Let's see, Thurston, who will not be starting but probably will be playing, had 4. Christy York will be starting tonight. McIntyre is out 6. She had 2 points last game. Morrison with 14. She'll be starting, of course. And then we had Kangas with 4, who won't be starting, but I expect that we'll be seeing a lot of her, Joe. Over on the Nokomis side, Cray had 4 points, and Nye had 12. Dorman had 2, and Kylie Turner, who turned in an incredible first quarter with 14 points in the first quarter. I mean, everything she sent to the basket seemed to go in. So hopefully Kylie can repeat that here tonight. Matter of fact, I asked her that earlier today if she could do that, and she sort of just smiled and said she wasn't sure.
Now, I watched her shooting earlier today in the pregame warm-ups a little while ago. She was hitting the ball real good. I was rebounding for her. She seemed very confident in her shot tonight.
Good. So hopefully Coach Earl Anderson will let her take some shots.
Yeah.
Now, as you see the teams warming up, we're about 2 minutes away from game time. Oxford Hills, of course, is a far piece from Newport, and we drove through snow-covered roads. I tell you, folks, over in Newport, they've got, if you want snow, take your snowmobile over here because they've got a couple of feet of it, and it's snowing outside right now. They're in Western Maine. They're number 14 in the Western Maine heel points, and of course, coming in with a 3-9 record, and Nokomis, having beat Brewer the other night, has a 5-5 record, and their heel points, you can see Mesalonsky, Lawrence, and Presque are jostling around for 1, 2, and 3. Coney is holding at 4. Gardner is at 5 and holding. Old Town at 6 and holding. Bangor at 7 and holding. Waterville has moved up to 8. Over on the next side there, I think Madomic Valley is now in 9th, dropped from 8. Mount Blewett moved up from 13 to 10. Hamden and Nokomis holding strong at 11 and 12. Of course, Hamden having beat Nokomis recently. Skowhegan has dropped from 10 to 13. Caribou and Brewer holding at 14 and 15 respectively. So we're about 53 seconds away from game time here, and I'm sure the game announcer will be holding the starters. Starting for Oxford Hills this evening will be Joey Farah, number 11, a sophomore guard. Marie Cotnor will not be playing. Now we're going to go to the game, the announcer.
For your information, restrooms are located in the lobby to the right by the ramp. Refreshments are provided in the snack bar tonight by the Key Club. Please do not bring food or drinks into the gym, and sad 17 prohibits smoking anywhere else.
Now saying the Key Club is selling refreshments here tonight. I always like to support Key Club, having been a member of the Lewiston High Key Club, graduate class of 70. Introducing the non-starters. For Nokomis, Hope Curro, Melissa Copa, Christy Pine, Marcy Raymond, number 30. 42, Amanda Dorman, who scored in the last game against Oxford Hills. Tiffany Falloon. 52, Jenny Cray. Jenny, of course, playing in the JV game, and the JV game won. Nokomis won 35 to 33. Marie Courtland not playing. She has a knee injury. Miranda Derenberger, number 30. Kim Kangas, number 32. She'll be playing tonight, I'm sure. Kristen McAllis, number 33. Kate McGann, number 34.
Here's my starting line. For Nokomis at guard, 5'5" junior, number 20, Andrea Pelkey.
Number 20, Andrea Pelkey.
Ross Hill at guard, 5'3" sophomore, number 21, Trish Gendrick.
Trish Gendrick starting for the Vikings.
For Nokomis at guard, 5'7" senior, number 40, Captain Katie Nye.
Captain Katie Nye will be a real presence tonight in the game, starting at point guard.
Number 15, Christy York.
Christy York, number 15 tonight.
For Nokomis at center, 5'11" freshman, number 32, Tanya Craig. Ross Hill at center, 5'10" sophomore, number 24, Erin Morrison.
Harrison Morrison and Tanya Cray, of course, will probably be doing the tip-off.
For Nokomis forward, 5'8" junior, number 44, Kylie Turner. Ross Hill at forward, 5'6" sophomore, number 11, Joey Vera.
Number 11. Kylie Turner, of course, for Nokomis, hoping he'll maybe have a good first quarter.
5'9" sophomore, number 54, Adrian Nicholson. And for Ross Hill at forward, 5'8" freshman, number 23, Courtney Corbett.
Courtney Corbett. Emily McIntyre, number 22, is sick this evening.
By Darren Neal and Mike Craig. Oscar Hill is coached by Jim Speaking, assisted by Larry Cousins. Tonight's officials are Danny Shade and Steve Williams. Please stand for national anthem sung by Jacob Allen.
We'll try and stand here for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you speak by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Okay, Oxford Hill students singing the national anthem, doing a fine job. Also, we want to say this is Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. We're taping live down Oxford Hills. And those of you from Lake Region Cable, if you
Under the basket stuff. I'm not hearing them anymore unless they stop. Sorry. Hey, we can turn the microphone down for the game.
I'm getting some interference. I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, this is Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. Also, if we are taping this game for the coach, at least I hope, if the VCR was hit the record button on it, and if those of you from Lake Region Cable happen to be watching this, we welcome you aboard and hope you enjoy our game tonight. I am not a regular announcer. I'm just filling in. I'm the faculty advisor for the Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. Everything you see is being done by students, and I will do my best to follow the play-by-play. Erin Morrison and Tanya pick it up. Katie Nye gets the ball at the tip-off, and she dribble-dibbles towards the line, looks for some help. It's over to Kylie Turner, who goes up for two and is good for two. So Nokomis takes an early lead, and Kylie Turner starts off this game, too, with a basket. 7:45 in the first quarter here at Oxford Hills. York has the ball. She gives it over to, missed the number, Joey Farrer. And the ball is taken away by Nokomis. Katie and I are bringing it down. Joey Farrer in her face. Katie and I looking deliberately. Over to Turner. Turner being guarded by Gendrick. Andrea Pelkey has it, gives it inside to Tanya Cray, who goes up good for two, and it's 4-0 Nokomis. York bringing the ball down for the Vikings. Andrea Pelkey right there to meet her. Little bucket to Okay, a little play by Jendrick going up. It looks like there will be a foul, a sandwich between Cray and Turner. And it looks like it's going to be on number 44, Kylie Turner, so she'll pick up a foul early in the game with 7:09 on the clock. And that'll send number 21, Trisha Jendrick, to the foul line for the Vikings. And the first shot is no good. Trisha Jendrick going 63% from the foul line, according to the stats that were given me by Coach Jim Seavey. Appreciate that. The second one is also no good. Rebound by Nickerson. Nickerson to Nye. And Farrer's right there pressing Nye. She almost loses the ball, but she picks it up. She comes across, dribbles behind her back, looks for help, and it looks like she's going to be traveling. So the ball will go to the Vikings. And Farrer will shoot in. It looks like she's going to pass into York. And she does. And York brings the ball down across the line. She's taking her time. Gives it over to Jendrick. Jendrick looking around. That gives it to Morrison. Morrison looking back to Farrer. Farrer at the top of the key. Over to York. York holds it. Pelkey right there to visit. She goes over to Farrer. Farrer looks. Tally Turner. And it looks like there'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing in the Vikings' favor. Vikings on the baseline. Looking for someone to pass it in. Gives it to Farrer. Farrer out to York. York dibbles towards the paint. She loses it. Morrison picks it up. Goes up for two. And it's 4-2. Nokomis over the Vikings with 6:31 in the first quarter. Turner to Nye. Nye looking. She dibbles. And Morrison's there to meet her. She goes right to the left of her. Goes up in the paint. Up. And it's good for two. Basket counts. And it looks like a foul will be called on number 23, Courtney Corbett. And I was right. She has 2 fouls on her early in the game. I'm not sure if that can be, is that correct? 2 fouls. Nye is at the line. Shot is no good. Rebound the Vikings. Give it to Jendrick to dribble down. She's at the paint. She drives towards the baseline. She's getting into a Nokomis Warrior sandwich there. Loses the ball. Turner and Morrison, it looks like, down on the floor. No, not Morrison, excuse me. That's number 23, Corbett. And possession will go to Nokomis. Turner looking for someone. She gets it to Nye. And Farrer just goes right in there. Was the ball. The ball is out on her. And so the Warriors get to bring the ball back in again. Nye, ooh. Farrer reached right in there, but gives it to Pelkey. Pelkey bounce passes it into Cray. And it looks like a possession, and it'll go to the Vikings. Bounce pass to Cray, sort of interrupted there by Joey Farrer. York brings the ball down. With a rebound. She goes up good off the paint, and it's 8-2. Nokomis. With 5 minutes left in the first quarter here on this Friday, snowy Friday evening, January 31. Over to Farrer on the right side of the court. Out to Jendrick. Jendrick gives it to York on the far side. Tries to get into Morrison. Morrison looks. Oh, it goes back to court, and Jendrick gets called on what?
Backcourt violation on Jendrick.
Backcourt.
She couldn't get a hold of the ball.
Ah. Backcourt violation. So it's Falloon bringing it in to Nye. Nye looks. She's getting into a Viking sandwich. Nickerson takes the shot. About a 12, 13-footer. No good. Rebound by the Vikings. Jendrick dribbling down. York goes to the far side. Oh, a real tough pass over there to number 23, Courtney Corbett. Almost loses it, but she gets it. York has it now. Nye right there. Gives it to Farrer at the top of the key. Bounce pass. Looks like it was for Morrison, but it ended up with Jendrick. And Jendrick's having some real problems with that baseline tonight. Every time she gets there, she's stepped out. Tiffany Falloon. So we got some other players coming in. We got number 12 coming in, Barbara Thurston. Is that who it is?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, Nye has the ball. York right there in her face. Step for step down the court. Nye comes to a stop. York moves away. Turner has it. Drives up on the baseline. Goes up. Good for no good. Oh, my. Corbett gets the ball. Gives it to Thurston, who dribbles it down. Falloon right there. And the pass to Morrison is no good as Morrison reaches for it. Tanya Cray right there at her back. Falloon pass into Nye. Nye looking, she getting into a Viking sandwich right there. There's two Vikings right on her. Falloon on the far side. She dribbles once, but then she attempts to pass to Turner, and that was kind of a strange little hoppy, skippy, jumpy there. And Turner missed it. Somehow it went off a Viking. I didn't see a Viking for miles around there. Okay. The long three-point attempt by Nye is no good. And we've got some ground volleyball or something going on there as York chases the ball down the court, over to the ref. Okay, Turner has the ball now. She's looking for help because York's right there. Nickerson has it. Corbett right there. Over to Falloon on the far side. Bounce past to Nickerson. She takes the shot. About 13-footer. It goes in. It's good for two. 10-2. 10-2 with 3:22 left in the first quarter as York brings the ball down for the Vikings. This is the Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, folks. Ooh, she tries to deny, and she goes up, and it's good for two right off the bat. Nice play by York. She just drove right by a couple of Nokomis Warrior players and get two. 10-4. Nye has the ball now. Number 32 in the game, Kim Kangas. We said we'd see her. Kylie Turner has the ball over to Falloon, who takes the shot from the top of the key. It's off the rim. No good. Goes from Thurston to York. And the long pass over to Kangas. It's off her finger. Kangas holding her finger there a little bit. Probably like one of them little mini sprains or something you get sometimes when you catch the ball wrong.
Yeah.
Those hurt. Okay, Falloon right there. Thurston there. Then the pass into Nye is good. Nye takes the long thing. Oh, it's a tennis for Cray, but Morrison uses her height and bounces it off, and it ends up in the Viking hands as it rebounds from Corbett over to York, who dribbles it down. Nye there to meet her. 2:35 left in the first quarter. 10-4 Nokomis leading. And the shot by Thurston is no good. Rebound in the hands of Nye. Nye over to Falloon. Back to Nye. As Thurston was paying attention to Falloon, Nye takes the ball. Long pass to Turner is knocked out by York. Nice way to break up the play there by York. Good play there. Right on the ball. Falloon gets set to bring it in. Thurston there to meet her. It's into Nye. Nye holds it up and down, gives it to Falloon. Falloon comes around the top of the little circle here, three-point line, gives it to Nye. Nye there with York. She dibbles. She's in the paint. She dribbles towards the baseline, stops, turns, shoots. It's no good. Rebound by Corbett as York brings the ball down for the Vikings. Kangas has the ball. She holds it. Not Turner right there. See little bouncies over to York. Nye there goes to the ball out to Kangas at the top of the key. Over to Thurston. Thurston's got Falloon in her face. She goes towards the baseline, stops, turns, gives it to Corbett. York has the ball now. Sorry, folks, I was talking so fast I lost my place. Morrison underneath, bounce pass to Kangas, over to number 23, Corbett. Nice play there. They bounce it along the baseline and just give it right to Corbett. She's there, up good for two. It's 10-6. As Nye brings the ball down, Kangas is right there. She goes to the top of the foul line, takes a shot. It's good. A swishy swish. That's right. Number 12 sits. It's 12-6 with Nokomis in the lead here. 104 in the quarter. First quarter. Kangas takes the shot from the three-point. Oh, it's in and out. She's robbed there. Somebody put saran wrap over the basket. Okay, Nye brings the ball down. She gives a long shot over to Falloon. Falloon inside to Dorman, who snuck in the game when I wasn't looking. Falloon dribbles, goes back to Dorman. Dorman looks. Long pass over to Nye. Nye takes the three-point attempt, and it's good for three. First three-pointer of the game, 15-6 Nokomis. So Nokomis spreading out the points this game. 31 and counting down on the digital clock once it hits a minute here at Oxford Hills. Kangas inside to Morrison. Morrison dribbles it once out to Thurston. Thurston is up, and it's good for three. Thurston counters with a three-pointer there. It's 15-9 as we head towards the end of the first quarter. Nye brings the ball down. No need to hurry here. Probably going to take just one shot. Kangas right there. She rushes in. She goes down. She's sandwiched in by a couple of players. And by Turner is good as we get to the buzzer. At the end of the first quarter, it's 18-9 Nokomis. We get a look at the bench here. Coach Earl Anderson. There's Coach Cray, freshman coach. You know, if you're watching this game, then it's probably Monday evening if you're in the Newport area over cable vision. Also, we'd like to know business people. We've been doing a lot of these games. We've been hearing a lot of people have been watching them. Not only Nokomis people who live in Newport and Corunna, but also people from other schools where we play, Bangor and Hamden, Brewer, Old Town. And what we need, folks, this is an extracurricular club, so if you're a business person out there and you'd like to help us out by sponsoring these games, please give me a call. I'm Ray Dion at Nokomis. Just call and get Mrs. Cray sitting there in the front office, or Mrs. Donaldson. Just ask for the guy doing the broadcasting if you can't remember my name, and they'll know who to give you to. How are we doing the first quarter here, Joe?
Nokomis is playing really well. Really hitting a high percentage of their shots, missing very few. Kylie Turner, she's hit out 4 points, but I'd like to see more points from her. She probably will. Katie and I really putting that ball in that basket, as they say it.
Okay, and we're back here at the second quarter as Nye dribbles and passes it to Pelkey. Pelkey comes around the top of the three-point line there. Gives it to Nye, who takes a shot, and it's no good. And the rebound by number 34, Kate McMahon, who's in for the Vikings. Kangas has the ball. She dribbles Nye's right there. She's looking for a way out behind the back. Nice play. Thurston's got the ball at the top of the key. Balloon is in her face. Back to Kangas. Kangas to Morrison. Morrison looks around, passes it over to Thurston. Thurston dribbles just once, gives it to Kangas. Kangas looking to number 34, Kate McMahon. Kate McMahon inside to number 21, Trish Dendrick, who takes a shot, and it's no good. And there's a call, some kind of foul, which I wasn't paying attention, so I missed it. What was that?
It was like a push on number 14. Excuse me.
Number 24?
Yes, number 24, number 14.
Okay. So number 24, is that us? Them.
Erin Morrison.
Morrison, okay, her first foul. Okay, Falloon into Curro into the game. Oh, some volleyball there, and it looks like Thurston is up with it. Oh, she does a nice little running in the air. Gives it over to Thurston. Intended for Thurston, but it's a travel. And, you know, you can't travel in basketball, only to and from the game.
Yep.
Can't travel on the court. Hope Curro stops. I don't know. She stops short, looks around, nobody's there, gives it over to Falloon. That was kind of a silly little thing to do. I don't know. Nobody around her. Oh, there she is on the other side. Curro. She's got Jendrick in her face. Bounce pass, sort of, well, it wasn't a real good bounce pass over to Falloon, who gives it to Cray. Cray takes the shot. It's good. And she's going to go to the foul line courtesy of number 32, Kim Kangas. Tanya Cray, the foul line. Okay, Jendrick bringing the ball down for the Vikings. It's Friday evening, January 31, 1997. As Pelkey meets her, the passes to Kagas. Kagas over to Thurston. Thurston looking because Falloon's over there. Morrison is almost has the ball taken away, and she's holding her eye. It looked like in the scrabble there might have been an elbow. She's hurt. She's hurting a little bit.
They call the travel on Tiffany Falloon.
I have a feeling that that during that scramble there, that Tiffany Falloon's elbow might have gone right into Aaron Morrison's eye.
I think that's exactly what happened.
Coach out there looking. Coach Jim Seavey is out there, ref. Aaron Morrison, a rather cheerful player for the Vikings in the game that they played up in Newport a couple of weeks ago. She always had a smile on her face, and even when she was fouled. Real sportsmanship on her part. So I hope she's not hurt, because she certainly enjoys playing the game. I want to remind you that our next week we've got a lot of games that we'll be doing. We'll be going to on Tuesday night, the Old Town Indians will be coming down to Warrior Country. We'll sort of have a inter-tribal basketball battle, and that'll be on Wednesday the 5th at 8 p.m. The Nokomis Warriors versus the Old Town Indians. We'll tape that on the 4th. And then the next night, there'll be another game as Thursday, February 6th. That's the Nokomis Warriors. That'll be taped on the 5th, the Old Town Warriors. So we have back-to-back Old Town Indians and Warrior games. Yet another TV game, Thursday, February 6th at 8 p.m., the Nokomis Warriors versus the Brewer Witches, and then followed by, that'll be taped live on the 6th. So next week we've got 3 games in a row. And then, Friday, February 7th, just a reminder, Winter Carnival's returning to the Nokomis. Watch for highlights week of February 9th. During the week of February 9th, we're going to put in some Winter Carnival little highlights at halftime. We're going to show some of the things happening at Winter Carnival. Hope people enjoy that. Also, look forward to a game on the 8th, as Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting travels up with the team to the county for the first of 2 Saturdays. Saturday the 8th will be at Presque Isle. They're still tending to Aaron Morrison. Looks like she's going to be okay. But we're going to go up to the county and battle Presque Isle, and then on the following Saturday, the Saturday going into the annual February break. Of course, we know what February break is in Maine. Applause for she's up and heading towards the bench. She'll probably take she's holding some ice on her eye. Of course, February break, we know that the only reason February break exists in Maine is because it's basketball tournament time. The Class C, D, B, C, and D teams play. Okay, so Erin Morrison is on the bench with some ice on her eye. And coming in for her, let's see, who will be replacing? Will be Kate McMahon, looks like number 34. So Thurston throws into Kangas, and action resumes at 6:24. The shot is no good. Rebound in the hands of Cray. Gives it out to Falloon, who gives it to Hope Currow. Hope Currow dribbles by Jendrick. She goes top of the foul line, out to Falloon. Falloon bounce passes to Cray. Cray looks, turns, she can't get in. She got a three-way sandwich going on there with the Vikings. Hope Currow's got the ball now. Jendrick right there. A little pushing going on, but not enough for the ref to call it. Pelkey's got the ball. She's moving around top of the three-point line there. She goes back to the far side. Falloon bounce pass over to Cray, and it looks like there might have been some traveling on the part of Miss Falloon. So another turnover, as Tricia Jendrick will dribble-dibble the ball down for the Vikings. We're taping this Friday, January 31st here at Oxford Hills, and we got a little travel there. I don't think Jendrick meant to do that. She was not happy. And we got Nige coming in, Pelkey going out. And it looks like Kagas going out, and Joey Farrer coming in for the Vikings. As the pass is all the way over to Nige. She catches the ball. And she dribble-dibbles straight down, but she's got the Viking right there. Falloon goes up. It's bouncy, no good. Rebound in the hands of nobody. But it ends up with the Vikings. Jendrick dribbles it down kind of cautiously, goes towards the base, goes up for the shot, and it's good. And it looks like there's a foul by Miss Nye, I believe it's going to be on.
On Tanya Gray.
No, it'll be on Tanya Cray. Both Tanya and Katie were there. So Miss Jendrick will go to the line. So 32. Now let's see. How's she doing on the foul line here? I notice, the names aren't going on the bottom of the screen like we normally do. So this is Trish Jendrick. She's 63% from the foul line, so but she didn't get that one. Did she?
Nope, she didn't hit it.
Oh, 2011. Okay, double team into Miss Nye over to Falloon. Falloon over to Nickerson, who's all by herself. Back to Nye. Nye goes up. She takes the three-point shot. It's no good. Rebound, Cray. Cray goes up for the shot, and it's no good. Rebound in the hands of the Vikings, number 23, Corbett. York all the way down to Jendrick. Jendrick dribbles right towards the paint. She falls, but she gets the plane off, and the rebound. Oh, my. Miss Cray gets the rebound, but she decides she's going to play a little rough there, and she really moves around and got an elbow right into the Viking player. So she loses the ball. 4:53 left in the second quarter, and
5-second violation. Looks like. Yep.
Vikings didn't pass it in fast enough.
Yep. Yeah. 7 turnovers for the Vikings. That's quite a bit.
Whoa, a little pass off an eye ends up in the hands of number 23, Corbett. And Falloon is right in her face. Bounce pass to York is all by herself. Oh, it's no good. And a little smile by York as she realizes that was kind of he should have got that shot. Very easy layup, and Falloon looking at these Vikings putting the pressure on, and Kangas goes to save the shot that was meant for Nickerson, and she ends up out, so it's back to Falloon's again. As some spectator walks right in front of Falloon, which is trying to pass the ball in. That's good. Okay, Turner dribbling down the far side. Oh, and she gets stolen away by York. She just snuck right down the sideline, took that ball, and turned around and brings it back down the court. Nice play by York. Okay, Farrar takes a shot, no good. Rebound by Nye. Nye dribble. She's got 2 Vikings in her face. Now there's 3. Oops. Jendrick tried to get it from the back there. Oh, it's intercepted. The pass turner is intercepted by Jendrick. She dribbles, bounce passes over to Farrar. Farrar puts it up. It's good for 2, and there's a foul, so she's going to go to the foul line. 3-point play possibility here, 2013. And the foul is number 40, Katie Nye. Her first foul. So each team has 4 fouls. Farrar at the line. Oxford Hills Vikings, Joey Farrar. And up, and it's no good. The rebound by Cray. As several people go for it. She bounces it to Curro. Curro is being shut down a little bit by Jender, but she gets by her, and she weaves in and out. She stops to Turner. Turner bounces, gives it to Pelkey. Pelkey goes down, right down the center. She's in the paint. She bounced past to Curro. Curro looks, can't go anywhere, so she gives it back to Pelkey. Oh, York almost stole it away from Pelkey there. Oh, the bounce pass was intended for Cray, but got a little soccer going on the court there as the Vikings end up with it. Farah stumbles as she gets the ball. Curro's right there to take it off her hands. Says thank you very much. As she works around, she's got Jendrick right in her face. And it's a 5-second violation there. Vikings did a good job of just holding Curro.
Yeah, 5-second violation. Hope Kiro can't hold the ball behind the 3-point line with the girl in front of her. 5 seconds. She can't do that. It's another turnover. It's 8 for Nokomis. Wow.
8 turnovers. 3:11 in the quarter. Kylie Turner doing her little Indian war hoop there. She likes to do that. Tries to unnerve the players, but Vikings are tough. They don't listen to that stuff. Okay, rebound in the hands of Turner. Of course, in Viking history, the Indians, oops, we got a little, I don't know what that was all about. What's going on here? Had Kylie Turner, 2 Vikings, and a ref with blowing his whistle. Nye coming in. Well, we got a whistle, but I don't know what
It was
for.
a push. Looks like a push on number 21.
Oh,
Oh, number 11.
Okay, Joey Farah.
Joey
Oh,
Farah.
Turner swishes it in for two, 22-13. York will bring the ball down for the Vikings. Pelkey right there. She goes right. Oh, she stops her. She comes this way towards us. We're sitting on the Oxford Hills side. They're being very kind. They're not lynching us or anything. Number 21, Jendrick has the ball. Over to York. York takes a three-point attempt. Ooh, she doesn't get it. It's off the rim into the hands of Turner, who gives it to Pelkey. Pelkey does some crazy little dance thing with the ball. Gives it to Nye. Oh, a reach in there by Jendrick. Wasn't caught by the ref. Good attempt by her, though. Niles on it. Turner fast over to Pelkey. Pelkey not taking many shots tonight. Pass to Cray is no good. But it seems to be off a Viking.
Deflected off Trisha Jendrick.
Nickerson to Pelkey. Pelkey's not taking shots. I can't understand that because she can shoot. Got all kinds of scrambles there. Jim Seavey is prancing back and forth over there. He doesn't know what's going on. I didn't exactly see. I don't know if you saw that more clear than I did, Joe, but I don't understand what the foul was. But
I think it's another push. This time it was on number 15, Christy York.
Okay, so Christy York. Right there, get Farrell right there. Turner dribbles towards the paint. Hands it out to Nickerson's at the foul line. Out to Nye for a three-point attempt. No good. Rebound by Nickerson as she tries to go up. It looks like there's a foul called on number 33, Jessica McAllister, who's come into the game. When did she sneak in?
She was stuck in that last whistle. Adrian at the line, shoot two.
Adrian Nickerson for Nokomis. Lines up for shot. And it's up and it's in. Good. 23. Let's see, the clock's hard to read from where I'm sitting, but I think there's 1:41 left in the first half here. Nickerson takes her second shot, and it's no good. Rebound. Okay. Okay, it looks like there was a foul on number 32 had a foul there. No, guess not.
Yeah, I think it was on Tanya Cray.
Oh.
That's her third foul.
Oh, my.
Wow, you got to take her out of the game.
That's not good for Tanya Cray. We'll have to go. York brings the ball down. Pelkey's there to meet her. She doesn't care. She tries to go right by her. She does, goes to the baseline, dribbles down into the basket, and ends up going, well, she didn't go out. Kangas is going to pass in to Farah. Farah out to York. York all the way over to Kangas, who got over there very quickly. Nye's right there. Nickerson's there. Bounce pass over to McMahon. McMahon's up, and it's McAllister, excuse me, that's no good. And, number 23, Miss Corbett, Courtney Corbett, she did travel.
Looked like she was a little excited out there. Get that rebound, get an outlet pass back out.
Oh, the pass to Nye is almost thrown away by Farah, but she dribbles down. She bounce pass over to Nickerson. Nickerson's got 3 Vikings right there, but it's off the paint and it's good for 2. 25-13 in the first half here at Oxford Hills in South Paris on this snowy January 31. Kagas has the ball. Nye trying to get it. Farah. Turner there. She looks. She's stuck. York comes to get it. Both Pelkey and York reach for it, and I think York touched it last, so.
They're going to call it against Andrea Pelkey. She must have tapped it away first.
Okay.
Very questionable call, though.
Well, the ref was standing right there. We're on the far side of the court, and they had their backs to us, so.
Yeah.
We'll give them the benefit of the doubt, don't you think?
Yep.
Okay. But if he does it again, we'll have to say something. Okay. Long pass over to Thurston. Thurston tries to get into McAllister. Out to York, is at the top of the key, and she done travel. That's another turnover for Oxford Hills, and let's see. This is
That's 11.
11 turnovers
Already
in the
first
first half.
Wow.
This is a team made up of a lot of juniors, and the starters are juniors and seniors. So some of the mistakes they're making aren't mistakes that usually an upperclassman will make. Pelkey to Turner. Turner over to Nye. Nye way over. She passes to Pelkey. There's 28 seconds left. There's no reason for Nokomis to shoot. at least not right away. They've got the lead going into halftime. So they're moving around, just avoiding that 5-second count. Oh, Nye, I think that might have been a little trick. She sort of let go of the ball, and York went with it. When York went for it, she picked it up, and York went right to the floor. That was deliberate. That was tricky on her part. Oh, attempts to get it up, but it's blocked by number 23, Corbett. York goes down. Ball dribble off the fingers down there as we head into halftime. It's 25-13. Nokomis leading. And we are here at the Oxford Hills Gymnasium. Beautiful new gym. This Oxford Hills High School, folks, if you're ever over in this area, you got to look. I mean, they are consolidating the Oxford Hills Regional High School and the Region 11 Technical Center, and they are doing a terrific job. This building is absolutely gorgeous. The students here are getting a facility that is certainly going to provide them with a quality education, as I know they've been getting anyway. As we look at the Oxford Hills cheerleaders about to entertain us, and we will film and watch them, and I will be quiet while they perform. They're announcing that Oxford Hills is going to the state championships. So let's watch as our cameramen bring you the Oxford Hills Viking cheerleaders. There you have the Oxford Hills Viking cheerleaders as they entertain us here at halftime. Nokomis Lady Warriors leading the Vikings at 25-13, and that's their routine that they will take tomorrow to the state championship, cheerleading championships. They've qualified to go, and we wish them well. So, Joe, while we were being entertained, you were doing a little addition.
Yeah, I was doing some stats for the Nokomis Lady Warriors and the Oxford Hill Vikings.
Well, why don't you share them with us?
Alrighty. For Nokomis, Tanya Cray tied for leading scorer with Katie Nye with 7 points. Tanya in a bit of foul trouble, though, has 3 fouls. That's why she had some limited play in the first half. Kylie Turner scoring pretty well tonight, too, 6 points. And Adrian Nickerson, 5 points, really crashing underneath the boards. On the other side of the basketball, Oxford Hills, Joey Farah with 2 points on a little layup. Barbara Thurston hit a 3 in the first half, the first quarter actually. Trish Gendrick, 2 points. Corbett and Morrison each with 2 points, and that's really the scoring for each team. And Oxford Hills with 11 turnovers and Nokomis with 10. So really, this game's been a lot of turnovers, and that's a little more than average for both teams. So both teams try to keep it down next half.
Okay. So what's basically been happening is that Nokomis has just been able to take advantage of these turnovers because they're hitting, their shots are hitting a little bit better than the Vikings. What do you think Coach Jim Seavey of the Vikings is telling his girls in the locker room right now? Because the Warriors have come out, but the Vikings haven't yet. So
maybe cool down a little because it looks like they're getting a little excited under the boards after they get the rebound, and maybe they should maybe kick the ball out a little more to the guards and maybe take them a couple more shots because they haven't really been taking much shots out there.
No, and as I've always said, especially in the first half of the game, I mean, I'm not a basketball expert, but if I were a coach, I'd probably advise my players, at least early in the game, if they think they got a shot, take it because you haven't got them to lose at that point. Second half of the game, you have to be a little more careful, but first half, shoot, because you don't know who's going to get their range, who's going to be hot. Such as Kylie Turner was at the game down in Nokomis when Oxford Hills was visiting there. I mean, 14 points in the first quarter. Everything she put in, everything she shot up just went in. And tonight she's having an okay first quarter too. So I think that's important.
But
go ahead.
Excuse me. It's kind of hard for Oxford Hills to take some outside shots because their rebounding game hasn't been that good. But I haven't seen many. Nokomis is really ripping the ball down from the boards. So I hope to see Nokomis do better. A little better. Well, Oxford Hills do a little better. And Nokomis try to be more aggressive because they need.
So we are Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, so there's a part of us that has to say we want Nokomis to win, but at the same point we're broadcasting a game, and we hope that if Coach Seavey is able to share this game tape with Lake Region Television, it's very possible that some of our audience is Lake Region Television viewers, and we hope that they're enjoying the game. As I said early on, my name is Ray Dion. I'm the faculty advisor for Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. This is a brand new venture. We are a extracurricular self-supporting club, so we need sponsors. And if you're listening to my game announcing, I hope you're enjoying what I'm doing because basically, folks, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is not what I do. I enjoy it. I'm filling in, as I said, for those of you who've been watching the game on Cablevision of Bangor. Our regular audience, I apologize, Dave Duncan was unable to be with us tonight. Andrea Pelkey, of course, who does some of the boys' games, is down in the court. Elgin Trailer, who's been doing some games, is back at Nokomis with the boys' team. Now Joey here, Mendel, is a student, and he's planning to do play-by-play, so sort of breaking him in tonight. I expect he'll have more to say in the second half. And we've got some other students. My job, folks, is not to be here doing play-by-play. I enjoy the opportunity once in a while to sit here and try not to make a fool of myself. But this is about students learning the art of broadcasting. So I hope you're enjoying these games and will support us. We've got our camera people are looking. We've got a shot over there of Coach Seavey, and Erin Morrison is she's not looking at anything. I don't know. We had a close-up of her, but we lost it. I don't know. Maybe we can get a close-up of her again. We can check out, see if there's a bruise or something under her eye. Sort of spy on her without her knowing it until she sees this tape. And so we apologize in advance, Erin, for responding. So I don't know. Maybe if my cameraman can zoom in on Erin Morrison, who's sitting on the bench, we can see what shape she might be in. She's still holding that ice pack. Vikings have come back out now. We've got a minute and 30 left. Some upcoming things. We've got a Winter Carnival happening. It's been a while since we had Winter Carnival at Nokomis. A lot of the faculty and students are trying to get some Nokomis school spirit back in and revive some spirit at Nokomis. There's a lot of wonderful things that happen, and we hope that you enjoy watching this. We will, during the basketball games of that week, Winter Carnival will begin the 9th and go through the 15th. We will have some little highlight tapes that we'll play for you about Winter Carnival activities during that week. Also, got a couple of long trips coming up. We'll bring you some games from the county. On the 8th, we'll be traveling up to the county. Right now, there's some other games on, basically the ones that are upcoming with the Old Town Warriors next week. We're busy next week. We got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday at the county. Then we got the following Tuesday, and then the Saturday in the county. Then, of course, we got February break, which is Maine's version of, March Madness, February Madness. So we've got about 26 seconds. Now, unlike the clock over at Nokomis, this is a digital clock. So why might that be important? What happened in a game recently, Joe, that digital clock might have been important if we had one at Nokomis? You missed that game?
I think I missed that game.
Oh, you missed a good. That was the game the other just recently we had against Brewer. No, Hamden. Excuse me, it was Hamden. No, Hamden. What was it? I forget. It was Brewer or Hamden. But we just had the game. The boys' game played, and there was a whistle, and because we only have a 1-second clock, the clock ran out, and they didn't get a chance to play. It had been a digital clock. It had been in 5 seconds, and Nokomis might have won. Okay, we're back at game time, aren't we? Okay, Farrer's got the ball. She gives it over to Jendrick here in the second half. York inside to McMahon, who puts it up, and it's no good. Jendrick tries to get it. McMahon gets it. A couple of Warriors right there. She's into a Warrior sandwich. It looks like Katie Nye brought her hands down on the back of number 23, Courtney Corbett. So she's going to. Well, maybe it wasn't Katie Nye. Yes, it was. That's 2 for her.
Two foul shots for Corbett. First shot is no good off the back of the rim. Second shot. Hits.
It's 25-14, 7:39 in the third quarter here as Nye meets Jendrick over to York, tries to get over. Tylee Turner has it. She's met by 3 Vikings. Back across to Nye as they split the court up. Pelkey takes a shot. Oh, it's an air ball and right into the hands of York, who does waste no time. Dribbling it left, right hand all the way to the baseline. Goes up for the layup, and it's no good. Off the rim. Pelkey gets it. She's going up and down, waving the ball around. She gets it out to Nye. Nye is on the far side of the court. She passes it over to Pelkey. Pelkey stops. She dribbles. York's there to meet her. She's got York and Jendrick, and she loses the ball. And Jendrick will bring it down for the Vikings. As she takes her time, she looks and she passes over to Farah. Farah decides she wants to give it back to Jendrick. And I would like to have it. Oh, inside to McMahon, and it's all by herself. It goes up, and it's no good. So Nye has it. Oh, and tricky little Corbett tried to steal from the back there. All the way across court to Turner, who takes the shot. It's no good. Off the rim into the hands of Corbett. Corbett gives it to York, who does a great job of bringing it down for the Vikings. As we've got 6:25 in the third quarter. Play sort of slowed down. Ooh, Farah right from the top of the key. No good. They're hitting the basket. It's just not going in. Turner sort of sandwiched there, so Nye comes to help her. A long pass to Pelkey makes York run down across to Turner. Turner fakes it a little bit. Inside to Craig, goes up, misses it, gets a rebound, shoots up. No good. Foul on Joey Farah.
It was a beautiful pass by Kylie Turner into Tanya Cray right into traffic.
And Cray did a good job of controlling the ball, trying to get her own rebound and layup there. So she's going to take a trip to the foul line, courtesy of Miss Farah of the Vikings. Oh, no good. As it goes, hits the rim, rides around, and falls down. Second shot is a no-gooder. A no-gooder. That's not a goody word. Okay. So Corbett will take the ball in. She gives it to York. 6:02 in the third quarter. 25-14, pass to Farah. Farah looking. She decides to bring it back around towards center court, over to McMahon. McMahon passes to the bounce pass from Jendrick to Corbett was missed by Corbett, so it's a Kylie Turner pass into Warrior Katie Nye ball. Vikings putting the press on. Oh, the pass right for Cray is reflected, but right back into Cray. So Turner, Nickerson on the baseline, gives it to Cray on the inside, shoots it up, and it is good for 2. Cray doing a great job on the boards. A freshman player starting every game. Oh, that That effort by Jendrick was no good. Broken up by the Warriors. Nye does that back behind her back thing. Turner sort of fakes, decides to pass it out to Pelkey. It's almost knocked away by Jendrick. Okay, Nickerson on this side of the court here. Bottom of the TV screen if you're looking the same way we are. Whole bunch of people on the floor there.
Scramble.
Ends up with York. If that had been eggs, we'd have an omelet.
Good call.
Okay, a little slowing down the game out there as the Vikings pass it back and forth between Jendrick and Ferrer. Oh, now they decided to get York in on the game. She passes over to Corbett. Corbett dribbles towards the baseline, but Nye's there to stop her. Nickerson comes over to give her a little trouble, and she does as she sticks it in there. And the pass intended for Jendrick is stolen away by Nye, who traveled there, but it wasn't seen by the ref. He didn't call that. She took a couple steps, but the effort was no good. As the Vikings bring the ball back down, and a long jump pass to Farah. And as she's dribbling, Kylie Turner's foot got in the way. But because the Vikings had the ball, the ref saw it.
Look to me, she kicked it, Joey Farah. She just bounced it off her foot, going up the layup.
Got some new players here. Oh, we got number 12. Who's that? That's
Melissa Copa.
Sokopa, one of the captains. Kagas came back in for the Vikings. Long pass over to Falloon, who came in. So Falloon to Copa. Copa dribbles down right down the center, sort of loses the ball, but gets it back, gives it to Nye, who takes a three-point attempt, and it's a two because she stepped on the line, so it's 27-14. Okay, Jendrick sort of doing a little hippity-hoppity dribble there. That was an interesting pass. Long pass inside. And number 23, Corbett, great save. It did not hit the backboard because she was in the air the whole time. And, of course, she doesn't count out until she touches the floor.
Looked like she misread the play, the passer.
Oh, Falloon to Nye. It's almost taken away by Jendrick. Kangas right there in Falloon. Falloon takes one dribble across to Nye. Nye takes another shot from the three-point line. No good. Into the hands of Corbett. As Jendrick dibbles it down for the Vikings. 3:11 left in the third quarter. It's 29-14 Nokomis. It's Friday, January 31st, 1997. The ball is off the rim into the hands of Nickerson, although Miss Corbett would like to have it. Oh, she almost deflects the pass over to Nye, but she doesn't. Nye comes down, and Jendrick's run right behind her. She bounce passes to Copa. Copa over to Falloon in the far corner, and Falloon just stands there holding the ball. Gives it to Nickerson, who turns, takes the shot, doesn't have the range, and it comes off the rim right back into the hands of Kagas. And Kagas dribbles down the far side towards the baseline, turns, does a little detour. Falloon right in her face. Dibbles back and forth. She's sandwiched in. Okay, Falloon, okay, she passes it out to Jendrick, who goes up for the layup, but it's no good as she dibbles around several of the Warriors. She's right in Nye's face, but she gets it to Copa. Copa, the long pass at the baseline of Falloon, who takes the shot, and she has got a range, but there's saran wrap or something on the basket, so it comes back out. And Jendrick dribbles to hard drive, but there are three Warriors there to meet her, so she passes back out to Corbett. Corbett to York. York shot no good. Rebound by Cray. Cray to Copa. We got a lot of stuff happening on the court.
Wow. York just totally pushed. Melissa Copa not called, but they're going to call a foul on number 23, Corbett. Like a shove. That's Corbett's second foul.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Almost ahead by 15. As Kylie Turner comes in the game for Falloon. Pelkey comes in for Copa. Turner gives it to Pelkey, who brings the ball down for the Warriors. Jendrick is right there to meet. Is right there to meet Pelkey. What's going on? I just heard a loud bang, folks. I hope that didn't scare you at home if you're sitting there comfy in your on your couch watching the game.
Ball went out of bounds. Kid 9 behind 3-point line. Passes to Andrea. Top of the key. Back to Kylie. Kylie, Katie 9. Katie 9, 10 feet away from the basket. Pass it to Kylie Turner. Kylie takes 2. No good. Rebound. Katie Nye. Katie Nye puts it back up. It's a nice rebound and drop. Katie Nye gets it in.
31-14. And we've got a somebody in the stands complimenting one of the refs on his call, although I'm not sure he means a compliment by
I think
that.
he's being quite sarcastic about it.
As we see the Nokomis Warrior huddle there. Now we're zooming in on Erin Morrison standing up. I don't know if Erin Morrison will be coming back into the game or not. We haven't seen her yet. She's still got that ice holding her eye. This is Friday night, January 31, 1997, that we are taping this game. We're taping it live over at Oxford Hills. And if you're watching this, it should be Monday, February 3rd via Cablevision. And if this happens to be on Lake Region Cable, we welcome you aboard and hope you're enjoying this Nokomis Warrior broadcasting presentation of Lady Warrior and Oxford Hills Lady Viking basketball as York resumes the play at 1:10 in the third. 3 passes to Kangas, who's got Kylie Turner doing her little war hoop there, and have a scrunchie on the floor, so we have a ref blows the whistle as Miss Kangas has to put her scrunchie back. .33 Jessica McAllister throws him into York. York checks out the seam and passes over to Jendrick. Jendrick over to Kagas. Kagas at the top of the key. She looks like she might drop, but she's got Kylie Turner war whooping in her face. As the drive towards Jendrick is no good. There looks like there might be a foul called against, I think, Kylie Turner.
Trish Jendrick, a spot plug. That girl's she's really fast tonight. She's been driving in that lane real good tonight.
Kylie Turner's first foul. Yeah, Jendrick really making an effort to get to the basket, but the Warriors just able to stop her. Jendrick coming in at she's only 5'3", so for really going up hard against Nickerson and Cray, who have height on her. Her first shot is no good. She'll take a second, and she misses that one too. The rebound in the hands of Nickerson for the Warriors, who gets it quickly to Nye, who pauses, backs up, looks for some help, gets it up to Pelkey. Pelkey taking the pass. Oh, as Kangas tries to come around and jumps right over and tries to get the ball away, but Pelkey's too quick. Oh, and we have a collision between number 30, Miranda Derenberger, who's now in the game for the Vikings, and Katie Nye. And so the Warriors will get the ball in. Coach Earl Anderson up there shouting some instructions. And Nye holds on to the ball.
Seems as though Nokomis wants to take the last shot this quarter.
It's 31-14 with a 17-point lead. There's no need for them to rush, no need to hurry. Long pass over to Nickerson, gives it to Turner. Turner across the court to Nye. The Warriors taking a chance to practice their cross-court passing. As there's 13 seconds on the clock. Give it to Cray. She goes up. She's good for 2. 33-14. Cray really doing a job this year under the boards for Nokomis. You give her a ball there, and she's going to get it in. Jendrick rushes right there. Katie Nye attempts to block the shot. The shot by Jendrick is short. It's the end of the third quarter here on this Friday evening, January 31st, 1997, at Oxford Hills Gymnasium, 33-14.
Seems as though if Oxford Hills needs a chance to win this game, they're going to have to score more points. Can't score 1 point in the quarter. That's not a good thing for a team.
They only scored 1 point, so Nokomis held them down to 1 point in the last quarter.
Yeah, it's good defense by Nokomis.
Great defense.
Getting really aggressive.
So the Vikings have got to come out and part of what their problem is too. They've taken some shots, but they're just not going in. They just don't seem to have their range. Something I noticed that was a problem when they were up at Nokomis as well. So, but they've got two seniors on the 4 seniors on the team. So a lot of freshmen and sophomores. Okay, coming back into the third quarter, we've got Corbett and Gendrick and McAllister and Thurston and York and Farrer for the Vikings. And the pass by Turner to somebody. I don't know who she expected to see, but there was nobody there where she was passing. So York brings the ball down as we're in the final quarter here of Lady Warrior, Lady Viking basketball this cold winter night, January. Corbett passes to McAllister, who goes up, and it's sort of deflected a little bit by Craig, and it's ball's down. They called traveling on Nye, who really didn't have the ball, but gives the ball to the Vikings. Thurston will bring it in as we have Amanda Dorman coming in for Tanya Cray. York at the top of the key, passes across to Thurston. Thurston goes up with the ball and down with the ball. She bounces once, gives it to York. York gives it to Farrah. Farrah sort of looking around. Who did I give it to? Oh, I'll give it over to Corbett. Corbett is looking. She bounces. She comes to down the court towards the right, towards the bottom of our screen here. Farrah's got it. She's dribbling, dibble. Kylie Turner's right there. Nokomis being cautioned. No need to hurry. They've got a 19-point lead. Farrah looks it. Kylie Turner making noise. Thurston to Farrah. Farrah gives it to McAllister. She dribbles towards the paint. Oh, she slips. She slips and she had a nice shot line up, and she lost her footing. Nye took advantage of that, but it did not go in. So York brings it back down. Long pass across to Corbett, who goes up, and it's no good again, but the rebound is by McAllister. That's no good. Rebound by Corbett. That's no good. Again. Several times. Finally, they're down on their knees. And the ball ends up in the Warriors. As the fans of
can't put it in that. Can't put the ball in the basket. Yeah, saran wrap, like you said. Nice pass down to Kylie Turner by Katie Nye, but it's
she misses it. York took advantage of that. She goes and she bounce passes to Farrah, who goes up, and she traveled. There's some really, on the part of the Vikings tonight, there are really some very fundamental mistakes that they're making. Some of these travel calls and stepping out of bounds calls are. And Dorman gives it to Turner. Turner goes up for the shot about 10 feet out, and she gets it. It's a swish, 35-14. Less than 6 minutes left in the game here at Oxford Hills. York over to Farrah. Farrah brings it around, gives it to Corbett. Corbett travels. She had the shot line up. She got on right down the paint, gone for the layup, but she traveled. And that's another turnover. How many turnovers is
16 for Oxford Hills. Turnovers really killing them tonight. Can't get much done with the ball. Andrea Pelkey passes to Katie Nye on top of the key. Into Amanda Dorman, passes out to Katie Nye, top of the key once again. Passes to Andrea. Andrea looking, finds Kylie Turner. Back to Katie Nye. Katie Nye with a little jumper. No good. In and out. They're going to call foul on Amanda Dorman. Little blocking foul, but I didn't really. Actually, a push.
Okay, Corbett going up for the rebound there. Amanda Dorman right there on the back. A lot of time those fouls are just a matter of momentum. It's a matter of, you're in motion. There's nothing you can do about it. 35-14. 5:20 left in the game. And it seems we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. The ref blew the whistle.
They didn't start the clock when they inbounded it. That seems to be the problem. Since they were running it down.
Held up 4 fingers. What does that mean? Two for the Vikings, 35-16. Cray to Pelkey. York's right there. Pelkey dribbles, does a little waltz around, turns, gives it to Turner. Turner across to Nye. Nye dribbles towards the baseline, goes up for the shot. It's good for 2. 37-16. Nye. York bringing the ball down across the Viking, painted on the floor. Center court. Pelkey being cautious. She drives. She does it behind her back. Gives it to Thurston. Thurston's shot is up and it's good. For a moment I thought she was going to be robbed of that, but it bounced and ended up right back in. 37-18, and the ball. Oh, that's the second time in a couple of minutes that Farah has slipped. They ought to either check her sneakers or the floor. Oh, Pelkey brings the ball down, and York come right up behind her and attempted to steal, but it didn't work that time. She did that before, and it did work, but it didn't work this time. So the ball ends up with Miss Falloon. Miss Falloon to Miss Nye. Miss Nye moves down, and oh, it's knocked away by Jendrick, who was just there, caught off guard, but Nye gets it back. Doesn't waste any time, gives it to Cray. Cray lines up a shot. It's good. A little bouncy around the rim, but it's good for two, 39-18. And Nokomis is up by 21 here at 4:09 left in the quarter and in the game here at Oxford Hills. Jendrick takes a shot from the three-point line. It's no good. Ends up with Nye. York is right there. Jendrick coming after. Nye goes up. She pauses just long enough, but the shot's no good. We got a little volleyball going under the hand as several Nokomis players try to get the ball. And it looks like we got some pushing foul against Amanda Dorman, maybe. No, Tiffany Falloon, I think. Yep, Tiffany Falloon. 3:52 left in the game. It's 39-18, Nokomis. So I want to thank the folks here at Oxford Hills. They've been most kind to us, very helpful. Beautiful facility. Look forward to coming back here again sometime. Okay, York has the ball. Her pass to Falloon is right there, and Jendrick comes right in behind Falloon. And the fans around us do not like that call.
Yeah, there's a push on Tiffany. Yeah, it looks a little. She was a little rough on that.
Kangas brings into Jendrick out to York, who's up at the top of the key. Over Kangas, who really gets around that court fairly quickly. Pass to Kangas is intercepted by Nye, but stolen away by number 23, Courtney Corbett. And she's fouled on the play, so she gets to go a trip to make it a three-point play as it's 39-20. So the Vikings coming alive a little bit here and putting some points on and hitting some shots.
Already 6 points this quarter for Vikings. You have to step it up, though, if they want to catch up Nokomis Lady Warriors.
Okay, Courtney Corbett will take the shot, and she poises, shoots, and it's, oh, no good. And there's a whistle blown. Somebody moved too fast or something. Yeah, Tiffany Falloon moved too fast, so Miss Corbett gets a second chance. And up, and it's good. 39-21, Nokomis leading. Oh, the pass by Falloon to Nye is knocked out by Jendrick. She's just bustling all over this court tonight. She's got nothing to lose. She's going for it. Falloon gets it into Nye. He's in trouble with a multi-Viking layer sandwich there, but Anderson gets it to Nye. Nye over to Falloon. Falloon lines up the shot, takes it. It's no good, and there's a foul called.
On Kangas. Foul on Tiffany if she puts up a jumper. So they're going to give Tiffany 2 foul shots.
So Miss Tiffany Falloon goes to the foul line, courtesy of Miss Kangas of the Vikings. Earlier on the JV game, 35-33, Nokomis won. That was a real snipper. It was tied for the last 5 seconds of the game, and the clock kept stopping. And due to some good work at the foul line by Nokomis Lady Warriors, they were able to win 35-33 in that JV game. Very nice, fun, exciting game. Tied most of the game, back and forth. Okay, the rebound off the board goes to York. It's 40-21. Miss Falloon is not entirely successful at the foul line. We're down at the Viking end of the court now. Drive toward the baseline. York takes the shot. Oh, it's no good. It goes. Oh, I thought it was going the other way, and it fooled me. It came right back in, and 2 points. 23 points now for the Vikings. 40-23. Nye getting a sandwich by Kangas and Jendrick. And a foul is called against Miss Kangas as they sort of stop Miss Nye right in her shoes there. 3 for her now.
Triple teamed her down on the baseline. It's a way to play good defense.
Try and keep the ball in your end of the court during the game. Nye doesn't let that happen again. Gives it to Pelkey. Jendrick reaches in front of her, but nothing happens there. Cray has the ball. She goes up, and it looks like a foul against Miss Kagas again.
Nope, I think they call it on number 34, Kate McMahon.
Kate McMahon, okay.
Her second foul. Oh, no, they're
No.
going to call it on Kagas.
They're
Wow,
call on
surprised me
Kagas.
too.
That's 4 for her, so with 2:42 left, Miss Kagas is not far from having to watch the remainder of the game. As Miss Cray sinks that 40, should be 42, shouldn't it? 42-23, 40. Doesn't get the second shot. Out to Pelkey as the Warriors keep the ball. Nye heads towards the top of the key, gives it back out to Kylie Turner, whose pass is almost taken away by Jendrick. She's jumping, pumping, she's everywhere. She can get in Pelkey's face now. York tries to steal, but it doesn't work. Nickerson has 2 Vikings on her. Over to Nye as the Nickerson, Nye has it back to Pelkey. And she fakes out York as she reaches, and York goes charging in, and momentum takes her right into the back of Pelkey, and I think they're going to call a foul on her. And Pelkey gets to go to the foul line.
Another push. That's the main call they've been calling against Oxford Hills tonight for a foul.
Well, I think that too. That was a matter of momentum too. York was rushing in there, and I think she slipped. I don't. Maybe they should. Maybe this is a beautiful new floor, but maybe it's just too slippery.
Yes.
As we've got a timeout now, we're looking at the Nokomis Warrior bench. You're listening to Nokomis Warrior Basketball over the Cablevision of Bangor Network, serving 28 towns and 28,000 homes in the greater Bangor area, reaching into Corinna and Newport. And if this tape happens to reach Greater Lake Region Television and you're watching this game, folks, we're glad to have you aboard. Hope you're enjoying the work of myself and Joe and my team of students here. I'm the only adult working this game right now, and normally I'm not even doing this. I'm standing around watching them work. This is a student-run activity at Nokomis. It's an extracurricular broadcasting club with 2:14 left here on this Friday, January 31, 1997. The score is 41-23, Nokomis, as Ms. Pelkey goes to the foul line, courtesy of number 15, Caristy York. No, and it bounces up and it goes in. Everybody ready for the rebound?
Tricky rim tonight.
That's the second time in a few seconds that the rim has made us think it wasn't going to accept the ball. Okay, Miss Pelkey poised, shoots, and it's good. She does almost a duplicate twin shot. And it's 43-23 as Jendrick brings that ball down, and Nye's right there. Jendrick moving. Dribbles back and forth, gives it to Kagas. Kagas has Turner in her face, so she gets back out to Jendrick, who rushes towards the baseline. Bounce pass over to Kate McMahon, who travels.
She got a little excited under there. Want to put that ball right up, get a little closer to the rim.
Yeah, trying to line herself up, and in that case, she traveled. Nye to Cray. Cray all the way over to Nye. Oh, that was Pelkey. That was Pelkey to Cray, and the ball is out. Foul is called against
number 30, Miranda
Derenberger.
Thank you.
What a team, what a team, what a team.
Yeah.
Miss Jendrick has headed towards the bench with 141, and looks like number 12, Barbara Thurston has come in for her. Number 30, Oxford Hills, Miranda Derenberger, of course. Nye has looks like Christy Pine and Hope Curro getting ready to come in for the Warriors. As Coach Anderson's going to get some of his second string some play time here. Kagas takes a shot. Oh, it's no good. Rebound by Nye. Nye's got McMahon in her face. Gives it to Curro, who came in real quick. York is right there. Melissa Copa, excuse me. Curro's number 10. They do sort of resemble each other.
Gonna call timeout to get the other. Nokomis can call timeout, get the other players in. Excuse me.
One of the things that can get kind of confusing is a lot of our players. I notice that every team seems to have a couple of players that, when they're back two, if you don't see their number right away, look just alike. These girls, I think they do it on purpose. They wear their hair the same. They wear the same style ponytail. I noticed early on Tiffany Falloon and Amanda Dorman would wear their same hairstyle, and sometimes I couldn't tell them apart. I said that I think on an earlier game that I did, and I noticed that since that time they haven't worn the same hairstyle.
Wow.
So I don't know if that was me or maybe they just decided not to look alike or something.
Superstition, maybe. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Nokomis leading 43-23. Well played game by Nokomis. Good deserved win.
Okay, as we resume now, I'm not going to know who half these people are because they're changing. The coaches are changing people faster than snowflakes falling from the sky. Christy Pine has the in. She gives it to Copa. Copa to Curro. Curro inside to Marcy Raymond, who takes the shot. It's no good. Rebound in the hands of McMahon. McMahon gives it to York, and York brings the ball. York's been in this game the entire time. What a player for Vikings. She tries to get through. Oh, she turns it up. It's good for two. She's got 4 Warriors right there in her face, and she just puts that in right over there, right over them. Good job by Miss York of Vikings. Well, the Vikings have got Christy Pine in the sandwich there. They block her out. The ball doesn't go anywhere. So Captain Melissa Copa, one of the senior guards on the team, will bring the ball in. And she gives it to Pine, who goes down the far side, stops short, gives it to Jenny Cray. Jenny Cray, the sister of Tanya Cray. York's effort to get the ball takes her outside into the wrong side of the line. Copa looking for somebody, gets it, bounce pass into Pine. Pine's got 3-4 Vikings, and it looks like the reach by York. Be a foul there. Send Pine to the line. Number 15, that's her 3rd foul of the game. And the shot is good. So Miss Pine joins the scorers in tonight's game. 44-25, 42.6 seconds left on the clock during this foul shooting here at Oxford Hills on this Friday, January 31, 1997. This is Ray Dion along with Joe Mendel bringing you Tacoma Warrior basketball. Is York's effort to bring down. She loses the ball. Does a little slide on one knee. That must have hurt. Foul being called on Warrior number
14, Christy Pine.
Christy Pine. So
first.
And that sends Miss York to the foul line. And her shot is no good. Rebound by Marcy Raymond. Gets it out to Pine. York goes down on the floor. Curro dribbles down by field, stops, bounce passes over to Copa. Copa goes around the rim, ends up in the face of Kagas, who gets it out. She gets it out to Curro. The shot's no good. 44-25. Kagas dribbles the ball down, and Pine trying to get in her face. Gives it to Thurston. Thurston razzle dazzles, gets the shot up. It's short, no good, and she follows it along the baseline, and the Warriors recover the ball. 9.4 seconds left on the clock. It's 25-44 Nokomis, and it looks like it's going to be a Viking ball. So here on this Friday, it's brought in. York loses it. It's not backcourt because they weren't there. Kagas takes the long shot. Oh, it's too high, off the rim, into the hands of McMahon, but it's too late. And we have a 44-25 Nokomis Lady Warrior win over the Oxford Hills Vikings on this Friday, January 31. So Mr. Joe Mendel is, notice, quickly doing some addition, getting up some final stats for him. As we look and see the score 44-25 as the two teams do the congratulatory hand slap as they walk by each other. And also, I'm sure the Viking team felt a loss tonight with Erin Morrison not being able to play, that injury to her eye during the early part of the game. sitting there with ice on it. I hope she's going to be okay. I always enjoy a good basketball contest, and high school basketball would be one of my favorite things to watch rather than pros. And I always like to have teams play at full speed. So I was sorry to see Erin Morrison not finish the game tonight, because she's a fun player to watch on the court. So is Joe almost ready over here?
Joe's ready.
Okay, Joe.
Leading scorer for Oxford Hill Vikings was Christy York with 6 points, and Courtney Corbett with 6 points, each of them. Let's see, yeah. Barbara Thurston, 5 points, hit a 3. Nice 3 she hit. Trish Gendrick, is that her name?
Gendrick, that's
Gendrick,
right.
yep. Had 2 points. And Kim Kagas had 2 points. Not much scoring for the Oxford Hill. Hopefully do better next game. On the other side of the ball, Nokomis, Christy Pine had a point. Andrea Pelkey had 2 points. Tanya Cray had leading scorer for Nokomis, 14 points. Katie Nye, also high scorer, with 12. Kylie Turner, decent game with 6 points. And Adrian Nixon with 5 points. Tiffany Falloon also had a point. And that sums it up, basically, for Nokomis. Played a great game tonight.
Okay, so the final score was 44 to 25? 43 to 25.
26.
26. 43 to 26. So I gave 1 too many to Nokomis. Took 1 away from the Vikings. Can't do that. Okay, so here we are at Oxford Hills, high above the Oxford Hills gymnasium floor. This is Ray Dion for Joe Mendel and all of my buddies. Let's see, on camera tonight we had the incredible Brian Daisy. And we had Justin Bain and Matt Klein. And working on the mixer was Ben Wintle. And on the titler was our friend Greg Bingham. So for all of us here at Oxford Hills, I'm saying good night, and hopefully some credits are going to roll. Good night. Wave goodbye to the camera. Okay.